Hey guys, we're rolling with an authentic American guy to eat an unauthentic American food. We're going to Mak.by, that's what's left from McDonald's. It's the same franchise, although there was something with that Kazakh guy who owned the franchise. I think he was jailed, but the whole thing is functional, and they even opened a couple more branches as far as I know in town. So we're rolling to one of the not so central ones, and the authentic American is going to pronounce his verdict on what is there and how the thing works. He's been holding very firmly for 2 weeks now that we're digesting the migration.
It's been almost a month.
Migration paperwork, and it's almost ready, by the way. We'll share that bit with you a little later. So the general idea is to show you how the Western fast food looks here in the East, essentially.
Well, I think one of the weirdest things about coming here is, as an American, you know, you get shown all this Soviet Cold War shit. Everybody thinks that all the buildings are old and everything looks all gray and shitty, and
Depends on how you put the camera, I guess.
well, I don't think so. I think the architecture here is really interesting. You know, I find all of the columns and pillars and all this strong architecture is interesting. And
Yes, but that's when we were building the ideal town, the city of sun after the war. And this avenue was named after Stalin until '62. That's to impress guys like you. You're impressed?
Of course I'm
Yes,
impressed.
I've heard that for the last 10 years from the good Westerners on tours. Now, the Westerners on tours believe that we eat humans here, we shoot them at the airport. There was some grilling at the airport, but nothing too bad, right?
It
the
turns
interview
out-
with the Secret Service guy?
Yeah, the interview was really easy.
Friendly, in a
Yeah,
way?
actually, it was really nice. He even asked me about my military stuff, and
He even asked me about his military stuff. So,
And-
sooner or later we fixed it.
well, and honestly, as long as you tell them the truth, and there's nothing to worry about. I mean, if you're not coming here to do dumb shit, they're not going to get mad at you. So
Yes, and no rainbow shots in your phone gallery.
right.
So generally, how is the capital of Belarus working out for you?
Everything here is really nice. It's really beautiful. It's really easy to walk everywhere. The people have been really nice. The food is delicious. I can't think of anything bad.
The booze has been acceptably...
Well, okay, so that's one thing. The booze is plentiful and it's cheap, but the problem is if you see a brand of something like Captain Morgan, or man, I bought this really bad shot of a Johnny Walker. It was Red Label, and it turns out the Johnny Walker Red Label is Belarusian made, and it was fucking awful. That's probably the worst whiskey I've ever drank in my whole entire life.
So weather has been transiting from springtime from wintertime to spring, leisurely. You've seen the worst part by far, like the foggy. It's not so foggy, but like freezing. Not so freezing, in fact. My winter has been quite mild this season.
Well, and I'm from Iowa, so this is the same weather that I grew up in, and honestly, Iowa gets a lot colder than what I saw here, so we'll have to see what happens next year. But on days where people are walking around with big coats and they're all bundled up, they've been looking at me funny because I don't wear as many clothes as they do.
Probably
So,
because of your Russian-style hat
well, that too. Yeah, I've been wearing a Yushanka,
and the beard.
the big beard, and you know, my clothes are very American. People know that I'm American before I even talk. So
Let's see if they give us discount for that at McDonald's.
well, I'm Michael Crancy. I'm from America.
It's like a real
I'm
American.
your resident cheeseburger expert. I used to work at McDonald's when I was in high school, so I think I should know what I'm doing here.
And probably not just McDonald's. The fun is the two of us here. I'm a civilian pretending to be a military, and Mikey has some military background, now pretending to be a civilian. So we decided to give a go to the modern McDonald's thing, which is not McDonald's, and see how much not McDonald's it is anymore. But you know, all the usual stuff is there. Whatever they have, French fries, bubble drinks.
I think a cheeseburger is a cheeseburger, so we'll see what happens.
I'll get my usual shit, and Mikey will grab his usual stuff and pronounce the verdict at the table. My main concern now is to avoid any bitching at the counter, to make sure that we don't get like pushed out in the worst non-McDonald's traditions of sorts, and to give you the review of the service, of the atmosphere later, from an American's perspective. And then again, he's not a hired actor, it's a real American. We're in Eastern Minsk, in my ex-neighborhood, Ruchia. I've been advertising it for quite a while. So let's see what's inside there. What about the atmosphere in general? What do you see here?
Actually, this looks just like an American McDonald's.
Cleaner?
Well, they've even got the payout machines and stuff, like for the cashiers.
The machines are like 2 years old.
Right.
Let's see what looks good. Здрасте. Когда только вы не беспокойтесь. Сейчас американский чек у вас что-нибудь закажет. Потом, наверное, я тоже.
Yeah, we're doing a documentary. Well, let's just do a classic. Let's get a cheeseburger, some French fries, and a drink.
Cheeseburger, картофель фри.
Просто по отдельности. У нас есть комбо с двойным.
Пока только человека пробьем. They have a combo, which means a set
Double.
of combo. Чем скажите?
Double chicken.
It's a
Combo with double chicken and double cheeseburger.
double cheeseburger. Oh yeah.
Еще раз, а что в комбо входит?
Double cheeseburger, French fries, and coke.
Yep.
Basically, it exists as a package. You guys do packages in America?
Well, yeah. We do like you know, I want a number 1 or I want a number 2 or.
Yeah. Well, combo it is. Let's see how your card works. You have a good card?
Oh yeah.
Maybe sauce? Sauce, ketchup?
No.
Here is the drink.
Almost got the much.
For here.
Almost можно.
That means I just spent like $3.
Something like that, yeah.
In America, that probably would have costed like. Taking a look at the kids' toys. Well, the kids' toys at McDonald's are always a big deal, you know. In America, people are always fighting over them and shit. But what are these, like Russian Disney characters?
Russian Disney doesn't sound like it exists. Whatever means Russian Disney, I guess it's not them. Something in between.
Yeah, so let's see how these work.
It's probably not much.
Oh, they got it in English.
There's an English menu. Just a sec. Yeah, you work on. And we'll do my snacks, by the way.
We probably could have just ordered on here.
I actually want a paper bag, so I'll get it to go. And I'll get my payment inside. I'll be very simple and very to the point. Caesar roll. I like one of these rolls. It kind of looks healthy.
Oh, they don't even make those anymore. So in America, we don't make the snack wraps anymore. Apparently, they still make them here. We used to make ones with chicken strips in them. It looks like they've got ones here that have burger patties and shit in them. This is crazy. They've got more options than we do at McDonald's in America.
Take a mid cappuccino, medium, no syrup. I'm still pretending like I'm losing weight.
Are you telling me the ice cream machine here works?
Caramel ice cream, and it may be one of the Texas-made ice cream machines, by the way.
Really?
So let's
In America, the ice cream machine is always broken. You can't get ice cream. Nope. Yep, that's it. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Finish my thing.
Bang.
Okay, maybe we'll just hit them on the way back. Let's go on the second floor. What do we have here?
Well, we've got a Coca-Cola. And we got some French fries.
Slightly messed up, but still.
It's because I opened the bag American style.
Yeah.
So the charge just popped up on my phone. This meal costed me $3.99.
Not so bad.
In America, that would buy you like one McDouble and, well, actually at one point I think it would buy you one breakfast hash brown.
In the 90s, there was a big deal about the fake smiles of the McDonald's personnel, like the ones that got them eventually very depressed. So do they still do the smiles, the perfect smiles in America?
Absolutely not.
No, they just...
Everyone that works there is either extremely poor or in high school, and they are not happy.
Or extremely tired.
These French fries are delicious. I'm actually really impressed with them. They're really salty, but they have way more potato taste than ours did. And the saltiness is good because, you know, I've eaten other stuff here and it's just not as salty as American food, so I've been putting a shitload of salt on everything. It's actually a really good cheeseburger. The bread tastes way better. The cheese tastes better.
The thing inside is like meat?
Yeah. It's just a regular double cheeseburger, but it tastes good. I think everything about it is, it's just better. The Coca-Cola is the only thing that doesn't quite taste right.
Not the American way, or?
Right. It doesn't.
It doesn't. Anyway. We have a factory here in Minsk where they tour kids and where the whole thing happens.
It doesn't have the same amount of bubbles, and the flavor isn't as strong.
Okay. The stuff that looks like food. Well, quite honestly, I'm very much into these ice creams, although I'm trying to contain myself as much as I can. And the coffee is a good when you drive them past and grab a takeaway. Somehow our geniuses didn't invent anything like that in 20 years.
Do you know how to eat the ice cream at McDonald's American style? You're supposed to dip your French fries in it.
I would say it's a very creative way. Well, thank God it appears that the kids are lining up for a party next door and the whole place was sound friendly. We made a few inappropriate noises. We apologize for that. Genuinely, I think we're lucky. They even killed the music. I'm not sure if that's for our sake, but the manager who just passed by wished us to have to enjoy our bite in English, and that was kind of heartwarming. Your heart is warm?
My stomach is full.
Okay. Let's hope that's true. I'll have this little ice cream and we'll share our general impressions. And maybe if you have some questions, guys, you can leave them in the comments and we'll see if we shoot another series in the KFC. So Mikey, what's your overall impression about the food quality?
So I think in America, most of the time, whenever I eat anything, it really hurts my stomach. I had a lot of stomach problems in America, and I had to limit my diet a lot. I could only eat eggs and meat and cheese, and you know, I couldn't eat any bread, I couldn't drink soda, I couldn't do anything. Here, I've been able to eat whatever I want, and I feel fine. In America, I used to throw up a lot, and my stomach hurt all the time.
Okay, have a paper bag just in case.
Here, it doesn't matter. I've been able to eat anything, drink anything. It's been great. The beer here is good too.
But not in McDonald's, of course.
Not in the McDonald's.
But there's one in KFC, they serve beer.
Do they?
Yep.
Beer and chicken.
So some Soviet-looking grandpa and grandma just escorted a grandkid into the mecca of the Western food. So as a Westerner, what do you say? How did it go?
I say that I think it's a lot better than ours. I think the only difference is the soda was lacking, but all the food is delicious. And I guess I'm not really that big of a soda fan anyways to begin with, so
not a deal breaker. And yeah, I feel good. I just feel like I ate normal food. I don't feel like I just ate a bunch of shit like I did in America. So.
We'll check if you are still there in 2 hours time. Otherwise, guys, we'll get you a shot from the KFC if you like, with an American eating almost American KFC thing, which is okay with all the geopolitics, unlike some big players. And thank you for any feedback underneath. Press your likes, your dislikes, as some people like to do. Comments and everything is welcome. And see you in the next one. Cheers.